Now, I haven't really been active much on my YouTube channel, and I want to start getting into the pattern of uploading at least once a week for the rest of 2025. And for this week's video, I just wanted to jump on here and give some sort of motivation to anyone that's sort of struggling with their job or an online business at the moment. And I'm definitely not at the place where I want to be at yet in my entrepreneurial journey. However, I've come very far from where I started, and I thought I'd share a few things that I've learned and that have helped me along the way. Now, before we get into it, my name's Nathan. I'm an entrepreneur who's currently trying to scale his way up to 10k a month. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the importance of having a healthy, balanced lifestyle. Now, you might say, well, he doesn't even make 10k a month. You know, that's the bare minimum before I take advice off anyone. And you don't have to listen. I'm just giving my advice on what I've experienced in the past year of really going all in. To give you some context, I'm a part of a community with over 450 people who are all trying to scale their income. And every Sunday at 8 p.m. UK time in that community, myself and 6 other individuals hold a mindset and motivation call. And that's why I'm talking about having a healthy and balanced lifestyle today, because that's what I covered in the most recent call. Now, firstly, I want to cover sleep. Poor sleep equals poor decisions. Poor decisions equals lost money. And I'm not saying you've got to get a full 8 hours of sleep every single night, but from my experience, just having that one night at the end of the week to reset for the week ahead is so beneficial. I don't want to come into the next week on a Monday morning feeling tired, feeling groggy, and not wanting to really put my 100% in. That links me to my second point of not wanting to put 100% in your diet. You're not going to be able to commit 100% of your focus if you have a really poor diet. I think of it this way: your body is like a sports car. If you put the cheap fuel in or the low quality fuel in, your car isn't going to run as good. But if you put the more expensive fuel in and the higher quality fuel, the car is going to run 10 times better. Now, it's really key that you apply the same mindset to your diet. Next up, we have a big one, and it's something that I did struggle with for a long time, and that is social media. Social media is just a form of constant distraction. Now, I know it can be beneficial for a lot of people, and it's how a lot of people make their money, but for the 99%, it is just a huge waste of time. Now, the average screen time for people aged 18 to 25 on their phone every single day is just over 7 hours. That's nearly a third of your day gone just simply staring at a screen. It's an obvious fact that if you're trying to study and you have Instagram popping up, you have Snapchat popping up, you check your phone every 30 seconds, you're not going to be as productive. Now, did you know the average attention span for an 18 to 25-year-old while they're on their phone is only 8 seconds? That is a literal attention span of a goldfish, which is terrible. Now, did you know the attention span for an 18 to 25-year-old who's doing a maximum sustained task, e.g. studying, reading, working, is only 20 to 30 minutes. Now, if we go back 25 years to the year 2000, the average attention span for the same thing was just over an hour. Now, this really shows the effect that social media and technology have on people in this day and age. Now, I already know what the comments are going to be. Yes, they didn't have a phone. Yes, they didn't have a TV with Netflix on YouTube, Amazon Prime, anything like that. However, that should not be used as an excuse. There's simply no point using that as an excuse. You think if you turn around to the most successful entrepreneurs and were like, yeah, I haven't made it because, you know, I have technology. I was scrolling on my phone. They're going to be like, oh, that's fair enough. Yeah, we'll use that as an excuse. No, it's not going to go. Now, if we put it plain and simple, you know, I'm going to say it harsh, cut social media. Doesn't mean delete all the apps, but just learn how to have some self-control and just stop scrolling. It's pointless. It does nothing. Now, it has been a shorter video than I planned on recording and uploading. However, I do want to stick to my word at the start of the video and upload at least once a week. At the end of my bit of talking on the mindset call, I like to end my call with a quote, and I'm going to end this YouTube video with a quote as well. Today's effort builds tomorrow's success. And I'll say that one more time. Today's effort builds tomorrow's success. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.